The one thing that I really love, and I'm gonna work on a lot on the one-on-ones and the courses that I offer, is when you go into a home or when you're talking to a client, what is the best way to sell? Because a lot of people just go in there, wheel and deal, and that was great like 15 years ago. Right now, it's about listening, and it's about finding those pain points, and it's about finding the reason why you're there and making them tell you that, and it's about building rapport, and it's about letting your guard down, but helping them put their guard down. We all know this, and whether you've done in-home sales, you've done anything that any of you guys have done, people don't want to be sold, so they automatically have their guard up, and they're scared that you're going to take advantage of them. Even if they invite you in the home, even if they called you for the service, they feel like they're not getting the best deal and their guard is up. Your job as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a salesperson, as a broker, as a real estate agent, is to get that guard to come down and have a relationship with them. Your job is to make them trust you, to build credibility, to talk about yourself and be vulnerable, talk about who you are, what you're about, talk about the company that you're with, what they're about. Show that passion rather than just sit there and say, oh, this is what I do. Let me see if I can get you the best deal. That's not what people want nowadays. It's not 1995. It's 2023. And people have this, and they have access to this to do everything and anything they want now. So it's your job when you're in front of them, whether you're running an ad online or they're talking to you, to empower them to make a decision. I always go back to the very basic part of all of us have done this. You walk into a clothing store, and when somebody says, hey, can I help you? We all say what? Nope, I'm just looking. That's what we all say. But if they come up as some lady comes up to Tavon in the store and says, hey, here's a 34 jean. Why don't you go try these on? And they're dope. What's Tavon going to do? If he wears 34, I don't know if he does. He's going to go try them on, right? They're seeing a want or a need, and they're not asking open-ended questions, and they're not just coming in for the sale. They're providing a service, and we have to act like that when we go into a home. One of the things we taught in solar was we don't go in there and sit down and say, here's the deal. We walk the home and let the customer envision the product. We're going to put it up here. That looks good to you guys, right? Why am I in this meeting with you guys? Is it because you don't like the utility company? Is it because you want to save the planet? Is it because you're looking for tax credits? Is it because you're worried about power outages? Are you trying to reduce utility bill? What's the main reason? What about you, Mr. or Mrs. Smith? What is your main reason? And when you get those, you're able to navigate through, because everyone has their own buying reasons. And your job as a salesperson or an entrepreneur or a leader is to use your sensors to feel that and then be able to make a decision and help them. And you're the specialist where you've built that rapport, that guard is down, and you're able to make a move on that. No matter what you're doing, whether you're negotiating with a business or you're negotiating with a home buyer or you're negotiating with a customer in their home, it could be negotiating at a salon. Hey, what does he do? Well, we do all kinds of services. We do this. You're inviting them in. You're running ads that say, hey, we're different. We're not just a normal salon or a normal barbershop. Here's what makes us different and why. You want to have a fun, great experience? Come see us here today. Like, those kind of things bring people in, but people don't want to feel sold. I hope that makes sense to people.